Push up. Well done.
High five.
Sit nice and calm. You're in the back of the ambulance, OK?
We're back with the West Midlands Ambulance Service.
Clear left, go, go, go.
As the paramedics take us to the heart of the action once more.
What's happened there, mate?
Listen to me, I know you can hear me.
Can't leave you like this, can we?
Old friends are back on shift in Dudley.
What have you brought to work? That's like the kitchen sink.
And new friends return
Brace yourself.
as we head back to Stoke.
999 mode. Activated.
Here, the crews face life and death decisions
Need to spit that out because it's going to make you really poorly, isn't it?
and deal with adrenaline-fueled challenges.
Stop.
Body-mounted cameras capture every moment,
They tickly toes.
showing you what goes on behind closed doors.
You're not a stupid old woman.
Straight in. I told you I was good.
This is a paramedic's eye view of life on the road as they battle around 4,000 calls each day.
I feel like I'm wasted your time.
No.
Don't be daft.
You've been in an ambulance before?
Not today.
Not today.
You'll be on the front line with them as we take you inside the ambulance.
Let's go save the day.
Sometimes I get so excited, I drive home from work with my head out the window and sound like an ambulance. Woo! No, I don't. I'll never do that. I'm normally shouting, "Get out of the way!"
No, I'm going right. I'm going right. I'm going right.
Can't hear you.
I'm going right. Hello.
Oh, well done. Oh, you've just completely blocked the way now, haven't you?
Oh, that was impressive. See, you've got such control over that.
I have control over all aspects of my life.
In Dudley,
Right.
Okay, we're good to go.
paramedic Darren Westwood and ambulance technician Anna Ray have just received information about their next patient.
Job's come through as a Cat 1 to a lady who's 54, and it's come from 111 for delusional, sleeping a lot, milky colouring liquid from NEP. I don't know what that means. I'm sure we'll find out more when we get there.
With little information about the patient, the crew aren't sure what they're heading to.
There we go. Hello, sir.
Jake, the patient's son and full-time carer, is waiting to take them in to his sick mum.
Hello.
Yeah, as you can see, it's just the nephrostomy bag's gone all gammy again.
Yeah.
She's very in and out, very cold. Like, you can't get much sense out of that. Like, this has happened before, and it was sepsis, so I didn't want to take any chances.
What does she normally suffer from?
She's got stage 4 cancer. Has had the nephrostomy bag on since. When was it, Mum?
October.
What was the reason behind it?
Because the pressure on the one kidney from the cancer, like, it wasn't working properly. So that's obviously just a bypass and just drain straight from the bladder.
Jane was diagnosed with terminal cervical cancer in 2017. This has caused her complications when passing urine.
And how long's Mum been poorly this time round, would you say?
This is probably about 2 or 3 days like this.
2 or 3 days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just have your hand just to check your blood pressure.
Where is the cancer? I know we've had kidney 1.
Just 6 weeks ago, Jane had a severe headache. Doctors broke the news that her cervical cancer had now spread to her throat and brain.
Hello, Jane. How are we doing, sweet? You've had better days, ain't you, sweet? All right. Do you feel any different in any way over the last couple of days? I know your son's explained a lot. So you're not in any extra or new pain or... Where's that, sweet? All in your belly. All right. Can I have a look at your belly, sweet? All right, sweetie. Whereabouts is the worst of your pain, would you say, in your belly? Down here, sweet. Okay.
Do you want to pop her on some oxygen?
Yeah, let's drop her on a couple of litres, see if we can tickle her up a little bit. 280.
Be on some oxygen, darling, okay? Just to help you breathe.
I take it she's bedbound now.
Normally she's not this bad. This is only because of the infection, I think. They did say that it's better for her to sleep as much as she can. Like, she ain't got the strength to like basically lift herself up so I can dress her or anything. Like, it's a right struggle at the minute. It's never normally this bad.
Anna has found Jane's most recent hospital discharge letter. It confirms Jane has been fighting cancer for a very long time.
She had it through 89, 90, 91, 92. Then I think it's gone into a recession. And now it's back.
Having discovered Jane's full medical history, Anna wants to speak to her mum, Alice, to see if there's anything else the crew should be aware of.
I'm sorry if it's gonna be an upsetting question for you, but has she got any DNA form?
Have I had one of them yet?
She hasn't had one.
No.
Because in a situation, if God forbid something would happen, we would have to start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, bless you.
DNAR stands for Do Not Attempt Resuscitation. It allows caregivers not to intervene should their patient's heart stop.
I'm sorry that I've upset you.
You haven't. I've been like this now for over. We went to see Dr. Allison last Friday and I knew it was good news.
Oh, bless you.
You know, I'm 82. She's only 54.
She had a cancer ages ago as well, didn't she, when she was younger?
Yeah, in the cervix.
In the cervix, yeah. That stopped. Yeah, and now it's come back.
The last time we went, they said everything was fine.
Yeah.
But now it's gone to her brain. I don't deserve it.
Oh, yeah. Life can be horrible.
It can, yeah.
I always find it difficult when dealing with patients that have had prolonged serious illnesses, because it's hard to give them reassurance that everything's going to be fine.
And it's not just the patient we have to deal with, it's the family as well.
I mean, this lady was in her 50s and her mum was next door. I mean, that's not right, is it? So. Jane, we're going to pop you down the hospital, sweet. Okay. And get this kidney problem sorted. We're going to look after you, sweet. Anything for you, sweet. Hopefully it's just a little run-of-the-mill infection. We'll get you sorted and back home with some antibiotics, eh? We don't want to be in hospital, do we? Really? Yep, I could imagine so. Do you want to sit up for us? Nice and slowly. Up we come, we can do it. Come on. That's it.
Go.
Okay. Okay, take a breather.
Don't run into like a bullet jar in a shop. Take it nice and steady. You're doing great. Go on then.
Onto the chair.
Onto the chair.
Nice and slow.
There you go.
With a bump. I know, it's uncomfortable, isn't it? But we'll get you off there as soon as we can and onto our bed.
I'm gonna tilt you back. Don't panic.
Oh,
It's
Yeah,
all right, don't
you're
panic.
fine.
I've got you.
oh no, God, I thought I was going back.
No, it is a strange sensation, but you're sound. We'll just pull the door to. Let's get you unwrapped. And this is where you hold me and I hold you. 1, 2, 3. Up we come.
That's it. That's it. Lovely. You
All
want? Okay?
Think so.
Right, young lady. Pop a bit of oxygen on you, sweet. Get some twinkle back in you. I'm going to put this back over your nose. If it becomes uncomfortable, let me tell me and we'll move it, all right?
You're coming, Jake.
Yeah, of course I am. You want to just stick a bandana on?
Yeah?
Yeah. Looks like in a motorbike gang with a bandana on.
One of the recent symptoms of Jane's illness is that she's been off food and drink.
I'm going to try and
your
pop a
arm
needle
up,
in your arm, sweet, all right, to give you some water, because you're a little bit dehydrated.
That make you feel better. Hard as nails, your arm was on.
No pain there when I push the flush in.
Any pain, Mum?
No. I shall go and sit down.
There you go in the 4 trim and all the blues and twos.
Yeah.
Marvellous, awesome. We need to get you eating again, don't we? What's your favourite food?
Anything
Chocolate?
sweet. Yeah.
Like a bit of chocolate, do you?
Yeah. At the minute, I'm a really big fan on chocolate biscuits.
Oh, good. That's not going to be too bad, is it? At the end of the day, you can afford to have a couple of packets of chocolate biscuits, I think. Anything to keep your energy up. Put them calories back on. What's your favourite drink? You're going to say gin and tonic?
No.
Teas. You're a tea belly. That's typical black country, isn't it? You're like our tea. Was it British? Typical British, Amy. Tea wallers. It's all right. Couple of bumps down here, Jane. What a wicked, wicked illness that is. It's got to be bad for the mom as well, I would imagine, losing your child. No parents.
Yeah, exactly. She kept saying, she's like, oh, I'm 80. I think she said 82 or 86. She said, and she's only in her 50s. She said it's just not fair.
To a job when we first started, and there was a few coppers. Honest to God, they must have got these coppers off a calendar shoot. They were all like really good-looking men.
Have you ever played that game with your other half called online shopping?
No, what is
So, if you look at somebody and you think, oh, they're quite nice, you add to basket. But if you would go a bit further with that person, you would proceed to check out. It's a nightmare when you get like unidentified objects in the bag and area.
Have you got any pickup lines?
Have I got any pickup lines?
Yeah.
No, mate.
You just want to share them, that's all it is. Yeah. Ooh.
You know, they all say about women like men in uniform. What is it for men then? You're like air hostesses and nurses.
No, not nurses.
Well, yeah, that's
Right.
the thing.
Oh, that's a bit hot-blooded.
Technician Dino Gould and paramedic Hannah Oleksic have just finished a tea break when their next emergency is radioed through.
28-year-old, abdo, pain, bleeding with clots, so could be a miscarriage, possibly. It's not too far away, I don't think. 5 minutes.
Dino's 25 and is 12 months into his paramedic training.
So there might be quite a few things going on with this lady. If it's potentially a miscarriage, she might not know she's pregnant, or she may have just had surgery. You know, it may just be a period, we don't know yet, do we? The main thing to find out is if she's pregnant or not.
Yeah.
Hannah, also 25, has been a paramedic for nearly 5 years.
Just here. Hello, you alright? Are you a family member?
Maggie's daughter Claire was driving home from work when she suddenly started experiencing severe abdominal pain. It was so bad, she stopped at her mum's.
Hello, Claire. I'm Hannah, this is Dino. What's been happening, sweet? What can we do for you?
I've been like my usual, the cramps and stuff for the past few days, but
Yeah.
I'm saying with the past couple of hours it's got
Got a lot
bad.
worse.
And I've started passing my clots, and I've been taking like naproxen all day, then I took tramadol, and it's
just not touching it. All right, sweet pea. How long have you been passing clots for now? So it's about 6 o'clock in the evening now.
Since about 4-ish maybe.
About 4. And is it quite a few that's coming away? Are you still bleeding now? Yeah. Yeah? Alright. Is there any chance that you could be pregnant, Claire?
I had it tested at the hospital. When did I get 3rd of August? Because I had to have, you know, where they put dye through your tubes.
Yeah.
I had to have that done and they did a test and that's all negative.
Yeah. Claire had been diagnosed with a condition called endometriosis, which affects the womb. It can affect fertility and is extremely painful. There's a strong theory that it could run in families, and there's a lot of research at the minute on what causes it. It can often affect their day-to-day lives. It can be quite debilitating. What's the pain out of 10 at the moment, Claire? A 10? Okay. What we can do for you, I think we're probably going to have to take you up to the hospital if you're in this much pain. But what I can do for you, pop a little needle in and we'll give you some paracetamol IV. It's going to work a lot quicker, and if you've not had any of that, we'll try that first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the easiest position for you to be in at the moment, Claire?
Yeah.
All right, sweet pea. I'm
It
just going to...
seems to get worse. And then I pass the clot.
Right.
I've never had a kid, but it feels like I'm pushing.
Right, okay. So I've got a slight temperature. It's 37.8, but it's creeping up. So it's possible that you've got an infection.
But I've not had clots like this before.
Not had clots like this before. That's fine. Not pregnant, as far as you know. Never had a miscarriage. You have? How many times have you miscarried?
Just once.
Just once. How far along were you?
Not many weeks.
Not many.
About
5 weeks, okay.
Claire has a complicated medical history, but the crew's priority for now is to try and reduce her pain.
Thank you very much. You had gas and air before? Yeah? Should we try you with some of that? Yeah?
There you are. Tight seal with your teeth around the mouthpiece, like you're sucking a milkshake. That's it.
Is that easing it at all?
A little bit.
A little bit. You've got half to go. Okay, we're not in a rush. Get your pain under control. You're looking a bit easier now, Claire. You feeling it? Good. So if it was a 9 or 10 before, what would it be now? 7. So we're coming down. Are you ready? Grab onto me. Just get your bearings, get your sea legs first. Are you quite tall like me? Yeah. All right, sweetheart. Okay. That's it. Pop your feet up. Don't worry about your slippers.
Priorities, hot water bottle.
Now that Claire's settled onto the ambulance and the pain relief is working, Hannah wants to examine her properly.
Am I okay to have a little look at your tummy? Is that okay? To match your pink pyjamas, I've got my pink stethoscope. So just point to me where the pain is, or across there.
Yeah, and then you shoot down as well.
Can I have a little press? You let me know if it's more painful. There. Any down there?
On this side.
On this side. How old were you when you had your miscarriage?
21.
Did you know at the time that you were miscarrying?
I didn't know I was pregnant until I miscarried.
Right, okay. And do you still feel like you're passing clots? Yeah. Do you want some more gas and air? No, a bit sick. Should we give you an anti-sickness and see how that feels? All right. What's the pain at the minute, Claire?
It's going back up a bit.
It's going back up a bit.
Right, I'll go and kick the engine up and get some aircon running, I think.
With the anti-sickness kicking in,
Good to go, Dino Tar.
Okay.
Claire continues with the gas and air to try and control her pain.
So we were saying that Claire suffered from endometriosis for a long time. Yeah. And her sister's got it as well. Do you have it?
No.
No.
But
We think it might be from the dad's side.
Right,
but
okay.
we don't know because his mum was over 37 when she died.
Oh, how old was your sister Claire when she got diagnosed?
She was 24.
24, and you were 21?
I was 19 when I got
19.
diagnosed.
So you say you're going through fertility checks at the moment. Do you want children? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fingers crossed for you anyway. Just park up.
How are you doing, Claire?
Been better, haven't you?
Has that pain eased at all? Slightly. Comes in waves.
Are
we ready then?
Couple
of bumps on the way out.
Claire will now be seen by doctors who will need to complete further checks to confirm if her endometriosis is the cause of her symptoms.
Claire was nice, wasn't she? She's obviously in a lot of pain. She's obviously tried her own pain relief and that's not worked, so something's going on. But I hope she does get a family in the end.
Hopefully she will one day.
Can't imagine what it's like to be in that situation yet though, because I know I'm not there yet, thinking about families or anything, but you can sort of relate. She's not that much older than us, is she?
No, she's not at all.
My favourite film of all time is Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, the new one's rubbish though.
Oh god, yeah, don't
the
even
new
mention
one's
that
awful.
to me.
You watch Casualty?
I do watch Casualty. And my husband wishes I wouldn't, because I do spend most of the time screaming, "What are you doing? That's so wrong, you can't put that there."
They actually have like medical advisors, don't they, for programmes like that,
Yeah.
apparently.
They do, apparently.
The most recent movie I've watched was I went to watch Mumma Mia the other week. That was awful.
Just get out.
That was awful.
Just get out
It was
the
awful.
ambulance.
It was awful.
Next thing you're going to tell me is wear women's underwear. I don't want no,
The
Addy.
weekend.
I don't want no.
Right, let's go.
999
Slow it down.
Paramedic Darren Westwood and technician Ash Bolus have just received information about their next patient.
Cat 1, a 16-month-old female that is vomiting, very vacant, feels she's having unresponsive episodes.
Category 1 means the baby girl's condition could be life-threatening. The crew get to her house in just 7 minutes.
Arrived in room, activating.
Oh boy.
16-month-old Madison is with her parents and her brother Fraser.
Hello.
Hello.
Nicola, Madison's mum, called 111 as her baby had been unwell since the previous night.
In the night, she'd been sick. That was at 1 o'clock. She was very restless then for the rest of the night. She slept most of the day. She's been sick 6 times in total. I wanted to speak to a doctor, so I rung our own surgery and they said ring 111. Rung them and they said they were going to pass it on to yourself.
Madison? Madison? Hello?
Got a bed here.
Any allergies at all?
No. I was off a feed yesterday.
Yeah.
But she had little bits, a little bit of milk.
She's hot.
She's hot.
No, we've checked her temperature. That was okay, wasn't it? The one episode which concerned us, and this is why we've been sat watching her.
Yeah.
She was lying there, and I'd shouted at. She was awake.
Yeah.
Madison, nothing. Wouldn't respond. Wouldn't
Yeah.
turn her head. So I went up and I pushed her. She didn't move.
Right. No complications at birth?
No, she induced, but
Induced. Everything else was fine.
Yeah.
Okay. What we'll do is a couple of checks.
Okay.
We'll see where we go from there, all right?
Lovely, thank you.
Obviously with children it's difficult
Yeah.
because they can't tell us what's going on.
Can I pop this in your ear?
Yeah. So there you go.
Listen for the beep.
You're very good, aren't you? You're an excellent patient.
So thank you.
36.
Can I have a quick listen to her chest and her tummy, just see if we can identify anything there? Bit of a mystery really, if I'm honest, because everything that we're adding, obviously the loss of appetite and obviously that you're concerned, that's my worry. Our observations are okay. She's not got a temperature which we'd be looking for in terms of, you know, infection, whether that be viral or whether that be bacterial. This is where the potential where she might cry a little bit because we need to take a little spot of blood out of her foot.
We're used to this with little man, aren't we?
Are we?
Yes. He does have trouble with his blood sugar.
Madison's brother Fraser has a condition called ketonic hypoglycaemia. His blood sugar levels can become dangerously low if he goes without food for a long time, such as at night.
Sugars are a little bit on the lower side. So we'll test that. Ready?
If Madison's glucose levels are low, it could indicate that she has the same condition.
Could do with a little bit of a feed.
Yeah, I did. Do you want to? Have you got if you just prep a little feed or a little bit of juice in the bottle, see if she takes anything.
The crew want to see Madison's blood sugar levels come up before they decide if she needs further treatment.
We don't know, mate.
Don't know yet.
We're going to see how she
What's
goes.
on your pyjamas?
Because she's a little bit cold on her tootsies.
Green. Is it your favourite colour?
Yeah. Oh.
Yumma.
Want some of this? Want some milk?
Her blood sugar is 3.1.
Yeah.
Essentially, it should be 4.2 and up.
Oh, right, okay.
Above. Given the fact that she hasn't had much of a feed, it's going to drop. And that's my only concern, is that if it continues and it's something, then what are we going to do in terms of counterbalancing it? We'll see how she takes that bottle, see how much she gets through. What do you want to do when you grow up?
Motorbike.
You want to ride a motorbike?
I'll be a fireman.
Fireman?
Fireman on a motorbike.
Yeah.
Don't blame
That's
you.
a cool job.
Some sweet. Come on.
I think he's tired.
Do you think?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Are you tired? Because I'm basically around your bedtime now, isn't it?
You should be in bed for 7.
You're staying up late now, ain't you?
Yeah.
It's 8 o'clock.
We better go get an ambulance quick.
Yeah, to get you to sleep.
Although Madison's health checks are mainly fine, the crew are concerned she's still reluctant to feed and very lethargic.
I think given everything, safest bet is to pop her down to Russell's Hall, purely for the fact that she's just not her normal self.
Do you want to carry some stuff out for me? Carry that then. You pick it up.
It's a bit heavy.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, well, you pick this one up then.
I've got big muscles.
You pick. Oh, I've got it.
I've got big muscles. Look at me.
Yeah.
I've got no cushion.
Well, you're going to stay here with Dad, and then I'll...
You're staying here.
I'm staying here.
Yeah.
Bag and that, please.
Unless you want to drive the ambulance in. Can you drive an ambulance?
No.
Oh.
Come and pop her on the stretcher. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Do you want to sit there next to her, Mum, if you pop your seatbelt on for me? Is she normally running round?
Oh, absolutely. She just doesn't sit still.
Doesn't sit still?
No.
Not worms?
No, well, she's got something.
She got something? It's all changed. Okie dokie, where's... Off we go. We're moving.
Where are we going?
She's got lovely blue eyes, hasn't she?
Thank you. Normally she'd be talking back
Yeah.
to you and stuff.
You okay, Maddie?
And that's how she'd been, where it's just been...
Just...
Yeah.
The lights are on, but
Yeah.
nobody's there. She just looks like she's had like a really bad day at the office.
And you don't want to play
And you don't want to play anymore.
You just hate seeing them like this.
The last thing any parent wants is to see a child unwell or ill or anything like that.
It's horrible to see.
appears to be that the driving's very smooth, that it sends her to sleep.
Yeah.
Maddie! Hello!
Hello, sweetie pie.
Do you want to carry her in? I'll carry the bags. If you give me the bags,
Thank you so much.
I'll rep the I'll rep the handbag look. You ready, Maddie? Come on then.
Madison will be examined by paediatricians to see what might be causing her to seem so lethargic. They'll also run tests to see if she has the same condition as her brother.
She was worryingly quiet, but hopefully they find out if there's anything. It could be nothing, but with kids it's always difficult.
She may just be tired, isn't she?
Well, she may just be.
I mean, she was sound asleep when we dropped off.
Yeah.
Yeah, bless her cotton socks.
Bless her.
Have you been to many people that you know?
I've been to a few where they've been on scene. I've never actually treated anyone I knew.
I've been to a couple of people that I know.
Yeah.
As patients, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's strange.
Do you find it slightly awkward, or do you just get on?
I went to a girl that I went to school with. I think she found it a little bit awkward.
Yeah. I suppose for us it's okay because
Yeah, we're used to it, aren't we?
we're used to going, you know, a member of the public or whoever wouldn't just go to someone and say, oh, you know, how's your bowel movements been today?
Yeah.
Ambulance crewmates Jamie Busby and Jason Mitchell are 2 hours into their 12-hour shift.
We're going to an 89-year-old male who feels ill. Okay. He's got swollen legs and swollen feet, which are getting worse. He does suffer with cancer of the prostate. Pain is getting worse. Okay. It's been ages since I've worked with you.
I was a tech last time, I think, wasn't I?
Yeah, you was, huh? I want to see how you fare up being a para now. I want to make notes.
Crack on.
Jamie completed his paramedic training 4 months ago.
Out of the way! Get out of the way! Get out of my way!
Jason has worked as an ambulance technician for 17 years.
This one here, ground floor.
Doors open.
John. How are you, mate? All right? Oh, is it your dad? Come on, let's go and have a look at him. See what you've done to him.
John's son Paul has been waiting to direct the crew to his dad's flat. The alarm was raised by John's companion Elizabeth.
Hello. How are you? Right. What you done to him?
I'll bloody kill him.
Oh. Hi. How are you, young man? What's been going on? Swollen leg. Both of them.
How long have they been like that for?
Okay. So yesterday, were they normal size?
My feet are always
They're always swollen, are they?
swollen, they go down and swell, they go down.
Today, are they bigger than normal?
Yes.
You know the swelling you normally get? Is it just in your feet or do you get it up your legs as well?
No, it just comes about there.
So it only comes up to like sock height? Yeah. Any pain anywhere? A little bit in your chest and in your shoulder?
Between my shoulders.
All right, John. I'm Jason and that's Jamie. So we've got all the J's today.
John and Elizabeth have shared a home since her husband, who was John's best friend, passed away several years ago.
I'm just going to put some sticky dots on you, young man, all right?
Thank you very much.
And we'll have a look what your ticker's doing. I'll just pop your finger in there. He's sorry nose at the fingertips, mate.
Oh.
Oh, hang on, this one.
Any breathing problems previously?
My chest for the last few weeks.
Okay. Right, so let's have a listen to your chest, John. Come here, Chief. Nice deep breath for me.
Some bilateral crackles.
John was diagnosed with prostate cancer 12 months ago and has recently started a new course of treatment.
Do you know what injection it was that he had 2 weeks ago? Do you know what it was called?
I've had some treatment for a prostate.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed the colour of your fingers at the moment? They look a little bit blue to me. Turn your finger over.
Sorry, I mean, he's getting enough oxygen.
Pitching in his fingers as well.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's heart failure. John, I'm just going to put some more sticky dots on your chest, all right? Just because you've had this pain in your chest. All right? That's it, matey.
Paul has found an information leaflet about John's medication, which he hopes might give the crew a clue as to what's going on with his dad.
What have we got there? Home care therapy. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, it's a hormone injection. Side effects: tiredness, diabetes, cardiovascular issues. It may just be a result of the injection. Like looking at this,
Yeah.
you get, it almost looks like an intermittent flutter. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's definitely something going on with the atria.
Yeah. John's ECG showed an irregular heartbeat and the swelling in his legs. It was obviously a concern. It showed that the heart wasn't pumping sufficiently enough, which can then cause pooling in the legs. He had recently started a hormone injection for his prostate cancer. Side effects were water retention, so that could have been the cause of it as well. All right, John. We don't know why your legs are just suddenly starting to balloon again. Your heart tracing is showing an abnormality. So what we'll do, we'll pop you up to the hospital just so they can do some blood tests, make sure everything's okay. If everything's fine and they're happy with you, they'll send you back home.
What's your name, sorry, my darling?
Elizabeth.
Paul, what's your surname?
Bolus.
You're not related to an Ash Bolus, are you?
He's on his way. He'll be here in about 5 minutes.
Who?
Ash.
It's my son.
Ash is not only Paul's son, he's a fellow student paramedic with West Midlands Ambulance Service and lives close by.
Hello.
All right, Petal.
Morning, Flower.
How are you, mate? All right.
How are we, dear?
Pop him up.
Yeah.
Occurring some sort of heart failure or reaction to that, with a new query onset of a flutter as well.
There's potential. That's happened before.
Has it?
Has it?
Okay.
Ash is going to travel with his granddad to hospital.
It's a bit nippy out here, isn't it?
Especially with them shorts on. That's it. There we go. That'll do. 1, 2, 3. Up, 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 up. Good man.
Okay, John.
I'm very close to my granddad. He always worries about us as a family, but we always worry about him because he's at grand old age of 89. We call him the big friendly giant. He came over here in the early 50s from Ireland, has worked all of his life on the railway. Normally, the ambulance is my office. That is where I work. So it was very strange to be a passenger this time. But I was glad that I was off that day so that I could go with him to hospital.
If you can jump in, sit there for me and pop your seatbelt on.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Hello.
Yeah.
No, this is, well, I finished at 11 last night. Up this morning. I've been shopping.
You shouldn't get that.
No. No.
You don't sleep.
No sleep. I'm like an owl. I'm nocturnal. Have your fingers always been this dark?
Yeah, man.
They have?
My hands are always cold.
Cold hands, warm heart. Something like that, isn't it? Really?
I'm happy when you are, Jay.
All right, mate.
You try and avoid hospital at all costs, didn't you?
I've never had to see in the hospital.
No, you never went to your doctors though, did you? Off and on. Just every now and again, see if they're still there.
John has recently celebrated his 89th birthday.
We always have good family meals for your birthday, don't we? Everyone gets together, all of us. Grandad takes us all out for a meal, so we're all together.
It's nice, isn't
We have a
it?
nice big meal.
Remarkable for his age, isn't he?
at New Cross now. Oh, we've arrived.
We have.
Oh, hello.
All right. We are here.
I'll jump off first. I can do the work.
Are we happy?
I am.
Oh, hang on, we're moving.
Ash will head into A&E with his granddad, where doctors can start to explore what's causing the swelling in John's legs.
Really nice chap.
Bit of a surprise that he's Ash's granddad as well.
Yeah, hello, good.
To be fair, he's 89. Hasn't got a whole lot wrong with him. A little bit of heart failure. It's not the end of the world.
Nah.
People get scared by the word heart failure.
Yeah.
But they forget that the heart's a muscle.
That's right.
It gets tired, and it does start to lose its elasticity, that's all it is.
That's right, yeah.
And it's just a couple of medications to keep on top of the symptoms, like the fluid in his legs.
Yeah.
And he'll be right as rain again.
Claire, who suffered with the painful condition endometriosis, discovered at hospital that she was in fact 6 to 8 weeks pregnant, but had very sadly miscarried. She has since had further surgery and her pain is now more manageable. Baby Madison spent 3 days in hospital and is now healthy and back at home. She was diagnosed with hypoglycaemia, or low blood sugar levels, but the doctors think this was the result of her vomiting rather than a sign of a more serious condition. Doctors have not been able to find the reason for Ash's grandfather John's swollen feet, but he is feeling much better. He'll continue having hormone injections every 3 months to treat his prostate cancer. Jane, who was suffering with cancer and whose family called the paramedics when she was struggling to pass urine, was diagnosed with sepsis at hospital. Due to the nature of her illness, she was referred to the palliative care team. She peacefully passed away 6 days later.
Push up. Well done.
High five. Sit nice and calm. You're in the back of the ambulance, okay?
We're back with the West Midlands Ambulance Service.
Clear left, go, go, go.
As the paramedics take us to the heart of the action once more.
What's happened then, mate?
Listen to me, I know you can hear me.
Can't leave you like this, can we?
Old friends are back on shift in Dudley.
What have you brought to work? That's like the kitchen sink.
And new friends return.
Brace yourself.
As we head back to Stoke.
999 mode. Activated.
Here, the crews face life and death decisions.
You need to spit that out because it's going to make you really poorly, isn't it?
And deal with adrenaline-fueled challenges.
Stop.
Body-mounted cameras capture every moment.
They tickly toes.
Showing you what goes on behind closed doors.
Just a stupid old woman.
You're not a stupid old woman.
Did you get it in? Straight in. I told you I was good.
This is a paramedic's eye view of life on the road as they battle around 4,000 calls each day.
I feel like I'm wasted your time.
No.
Don't be daft.
You've been in an ambulance before?
Not today.
Not today.
You'll be on the front line with them as we take you inside the ambulance.
Here we go.
Let's go save the day.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Bear with you.
Give us something nice.
Complicated twin birth. Complicated.
No! Nice twin bird. Easy.
Hey, go on, beat him. Yeah.
Nothing cuter than seeing a little kiddie clean at the ambulance going.
Do you ever pump people and wave? We do that with the kids. Just driving along, tootling along, and then we'll pump the horn and start waving, and you have to see how many people wave back.
Saturday night.
Rock and roll.
And in Dudley, paramedic Laura Hickman and technician Jason Mitchell have just finished their break. Their next job has just come in.
5-7 over.
Thank you. Just confirm my captain, please. With email from 4 queries stroke cover.
Yeah, all details received.
How long has she had the symptoms for? Because obviously if she's had them for over 5 hours, they don't tend to operate, do they?
No.
They arrive at the patient's home in 12 minutes.
All right, I'll just grab the bag or something.
Yeah, sound.
The woman's son, Richard, is waiting.
How are you, mate? All right. Right. Hello.
Hello.
How are we?
This one's the
Hello. Right. What's been happening, my darling?
So she phoned me about 25 minutes ago. Right hand side gone.
Okay.
I'm no medic. I don't know.
No.
I'm feeling dribbling.
Okay. Does Mum talk normally better than this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you've got a good smile though.
Right. What's Mum's first name?
What am I calling myself? It's Scylla.
Scylla.
Scylla lives alone and rang Richard when she started feeling weak. He came straight over with his friend Harley after calling the ambulance.
Right. Now then, can you lift this arm for me?
No.
Okay. Right. Let me just have these hands. I want you to squeeze my fingers as tight as you can. Go on, squeeze tight, and this one. Okay. Right. Can you lift this leg up? Okay. And what about this one? No. Right, we're just going to do a set of observations. All right. And then you've won a trip to New Cross.
Oh, yes.
All right.
She's happy about that. You ever had anything like this before? No. Do you feel confused? Do you feel like everything's all there?
Yes.
You do? You understand everything? And can you tell that your speech is a little slurred? Yeah? All right. You're quite chilled, considering. Quite... Yeah.
Experience.
Big experience.
I've never quite been to a patient who's having a stroke who's as relaxed as Scylla was. She was just very cool, calm and collected and was just taking it in her stride, really. When we suspect that somebody's having a stroke, it is time critical, and we have a very short window, really, to actually get them to hospital for that treatment. You lose billions and billions of brain cells every minute when you're having a stroke, so it's quite important to get it done as soon as possible.
It's been within 5 hours, hasn't it?
Oh, yes.
It's only been probably 15, 20 minutes, okay? So that's a good thing. If a patient's having a stroke, what they say is it's a 5-hour window. Sharp scratch. But we're well within the time limits, okay?
I've got no idea where any of your stuff is. It's just pushed into the face.
Just the essentials: overnight wear, clean pants, stuff like that. That's all you need.
Where are your pants?
Wearing
Yeah, the ones you're not wearing.
Scylla may be in good humour, but the crew are all too aware this is a potentially life-threatening emergency.
Okay. Right, what we're going to do, sweetheart, is I'll sit you up first. That's it. There we go.
Okay, my darling.
I've got to change this venue.
Well, you need to be in your Sunday best all the time, don't you?
Right, Scylla. All we want you to do is put the weight on this leg. All right, my darling? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Well done.
That's it.
Well done.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's
Put
lovely.
your good side back. That's it.
That's lovely. Right.
There ain't a lot in that leg, is there at all?
Right, Scylla, can you just hold this hand for me?
Are you guys going to come up in the car, are you?
No, they're going to go and have their tea. I don't need anybody there for a bit. Go off.
Right, we're just going to shut these while we get your mum over.
All right, Scylla.
Right, Do you know like we did in the house and you pushed up? I need you to do that again for me, all right, darling? Oh, perfect. That's it. I've got your bad one. Oh, there we go. Got your little rucksack, well, your suitcase there.
No, what is that?
Probably a swimming costume.
Yeah.
And some suntan lotion, wouldn't it?
I'll just pop your finger in there, my darling. Do you want ECG back on?
Nah, just the BP and the SATs will do,
Right, that's on.
Chuck us some. Priscilla, is it okay with you, sweetheart, if I pop a little needle into your arm? It's a precautionary measure.
Yep.
202/119.
You don't know what's going on. It's all right. It's one of those kind of things that's associated with a stroke, darling. All right. Perfect. There we go. We're having a slight facial droop, aren't we? Only a tiny, tiny one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I can feel it.
Yeah. All right, sweet.
Yeah.
How young are you, darling?
74.
74.
Worried that Scylla is beginning to deteriorate, Laura calls ahead.
It's a 74-year-old female. We're just developing a right-sided facial droop, slurred speech, right-sided arm and leg weakness. Onset time was 8 o'clock this evening. All right, mate, thank you. Bye.
Just over half an hour since Scylla started to show stroke symptoms, the crew head off.
Sound, Jace?
Okay.
You all set? Yeah? Bless you. I can't believe how cool, calm and collected you are.
Funding. People inform if it deteriorates. I don't want growth.
You what, sorry?
Don't want any growth if I lose my nose.
Okay. All right. I think I know what you're on about.
No.
But we'll be a bit optimistic first.
Yes.
All right? Because we've caught it in really good time, there's a good chance, hopefully, that they can burst that clot and get rid of it. All right?
Yeah.
So don't start thinking about anything like that just yet.
Yeah.
What did you used to do for a living?
No.
A nurse?
Well, 50 years ago.
Oh, right. Where did you used to nurse?
Birmingham.
In Birmingham? Oh, but it was a proper old hospital with all the brass and the Nightingale ward and all that, was it? Yeah. If matron came on the ward, you all saluted?
Yeah. I read. It's my speech getting worse.
I think it is, yeah, a little bit. Only a little bit though, don't worry. Because until we sort it out, it's not going to get any better, which is why we're taking you on blue lights to stop anything else from getting worse. Okay. But they'll get you fixed up there. All right. And then they'll do loads of different tests on you. Ask you to puff out your cheeks and all this type of thing. Can you do that one? And then they'll send you down to the scanner, the CT scanner, and you'll have a scan. All right, and then they can go from there. Okay, perfect. Look at that, we're here.
Hello. Fancy seeing you here.
Right, I've got your suitcase.
We've got the crown jewels.
Let's rock and roll. Scylla broke my heart in the back. Absolutely broke it.
Did she?
I did. It was when I said, she said, while I can still speak if anything goes wrong. I don't want any heroics. Heartbreaking. If you're going to have a stroke, and I know it sounds really weird, I'd rather you have a stroke and not know anything about it and be that far advanced in the stroke that you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Because she knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
She knew exactly what was going to happen because obviously we told her, and yet I feel that was worse than her being completely out of it and completely stroked out, as we call it, and not have a clue.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I had some good news yesterday.
What was that?
Oh, my son and his girlfriend have had our first grandchild.
Oh, really?
He's got more hair than me already, which isn't really hard either, to be fair.
See, with my other half, he sleeps with his eyes open at times. And that freaks me out.
Do you poke him?
Are you awake?
Are you alive?
Asleep? Are you there?
Have your boys gone back today? Yes, both boys have gone back to school. It always reminds me now, it's like, it's coming autumn, so we've got like autumn, Halloween, bonfire, Christmas, X Factor.
That's just started.
No, it has, I've watched it.
In Dudley, regular crewmates V and Ollie are on their way to a job when they're diverted.
Oh, stand down.
So we've been swapped, V, to a doctor's surgery for a patient with chest pain, male, unknown age. It says in fast AF as well. So,
Right, so a rapid irregular heartbeat then?
Yep.
As they approach the doctor's surgery, a few more details come through.
Johnny's 52.
She's not that old.
Patient has changes to ECG, fast AF, heart rate of 142.
Heart rate of 142, yeah.
So that's a fair speed
pretty
to
fast,
it.
Yeah.
Hi there. We expected somewhere. Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
This is John.
Hiya. Hi, John.
Hi,
My
John.
name's Ollie. This is V. What's happened then?
When the hot weather was about, we needed someone HGV driver.
Okay.
I was having to pull over, and so I wasn't feeling quite well, like, you know, I had to really concentrate to keep myself going.
Okay, yeah.
And then after the hot weather, it's just fine, I'm back to normal again.
Yeah.
I've got an appointment here to check it out yesterday, and
Okay.
it says to come up for an ECG today.
Today.
Yeah.
This has just been done, yeah. So, any pain in your chest at all? No, nothing? Any palpitations, felt your heart racing or anything like that?
No, not since.
Since the
weather.
And that was a few weeks ago now, wasn't it? So it's been, you've not had anything?
You are zooming along at a rate and a half. 170.
Your heart is going very fast. It's beating at about 170 times a minute, and anything normal really is 60 to 100. John's heart was in a rhythm that we call atrial fibrillation, or AF for short. It's quite a common rhythm for it to be in. However, the speed that it was going at is a medical emergency. His condition could deteriorate, he could become quite unwell, and it could cause his heart to fail. We're going to see if we can get our stretcher to come all the way in here, just because with your heart rate going that fast.
Our priority is to get you looked after.
Yeah.
Concerned that John could be at risk of a heart attack, V and Ollie aren't wasting any time.
There we go. Ollie just wants to pop a little needle in your arm, OK, just in case your heart rate goes even crazier. So we'll need blood pressure on one arm, a needle in the other.
Right then, if you relax that arm down, and then we'll look at popping a needle in this arm.
So that's just in case you do anything wild or extra wild.
Is your wife going to meet you up there?
Yeah. Whether he's gone straight out of work or not, I don't know.
John and his wife work for the same delivery company.
Is that how you met her, is it?
Well, met her when she used to be a driver.
Oh, okay.
And she ended up being one of the section managers.
Was she your boss at any point?
Yeah.
Was she?
Can't get away with nothing when he misses in the boss. No fun, I tell you.
Hello, I've got an alert for you, please. I've got a 52-year-old male. He's in fast AF with a heart rate of 170, and we'll be with you in about 10 minutes. Thank you. Still feel the same? V?
Yeah.
Heart rate 80.
No way.
Yeah.
Did he come out of it? It's not driving, I fixed him.
The driver is because I'm on the road, I'm relaxed now.
But relief is short-lived.
Oh, he's back in it. There we go. Oh no, back out. What is your heart doing? Can you hear the beeps yourself? So that's going faster now. Give it a second, it'll drop back to normal.
It's excitement.
Possibly. How bizarre. You're an odd one.
Speed bump, Solly!
Might send your heart rate slower again. No pain at all.
No.
You're a mystery.
As they arrive at hospital, John's heart rate is still fluctuating wildly.
All right, John?
Yeah.
Good. Is he still playing up? Yes, I can hear it.
Right
okay,
then.
yeah.
Few bumps again might help.
He was tolerating it, his body was tolerating it really well.
Right.
You wouldn't have known, would you?
If he could have walked past you in the street and you wouldn't have known. But very strange that his heart rate dropped back down to 82.
And went into a normal
sinus rhythm, yeah.
He needs sorting out, doesn't he? But he seemed like a really nice guy, didn't he?
He did, yeah, seemed really nice.
Really smiley.
Where have you seen a ghost?
I don't know, because I'm dead clear. I don't think of anything like that. I just think there's no afterlife, nothing.
No.
I think once you're dead, you're dead.
I've never seen a ghost. I think they exist. I do think they exist. But I think I'd probably freak out.
Yeah.
Really superstitious.
Are you?
You know when you see like a magpie on its own?
What about like a ladder? Would you walk below a ladder?
No, I wouldn't walk under a ladder.
Would you not?
No.
Oh.
Would you not feel that like insecurity feeling of walking under a ladder?
Down the end up there, it's a lovely old building. Apparently it's like proper full of spooks and everything.
Really?
Yeah, you ask the staff about them and they'll say, oh yeah, we hear kids running up and down the stairs.
Do you believe it?
Yeah, I believe in ghosts. Yeah, I've seen a couple. True story.
It's early afternoon. In Dudley, technician Anna Ray and paramedic Darren Westwood are thinking about life after the ambulance service.
That mobile home there. I'd love a mobile home. I think that's what I'm going to do when I retire. I'm going to buy a mobile home, drive round the UK, possibly into Europe, and rent my house out.
Quite clever you are.
I know I don't look it, do I?
No.
I know, I'm surprised myself. Some days I look in the mirror and go, you look stupid. You look stupid, honestly. And then I come out with these things and I think, oh. Oh.
The pair get information through about their next patient.
We've got a job to Jean, who's 88, and she's got a query, septic arthritis in the right knee.
Septic arthritis is when an infection gets into a joint. Left untreated, it can become life-threatening. Their patient Jean has recently had knee surgery, which makes her more vulnerable.
Hello, sir.
Her son Keith is waiting with her.
Hello.
Hello. What's the problem?
Can you tell the lady what the doctor said, love?
Oh, it's septic arthritis or something. Basically, she's got this cellulitis. It's getting into the wound, and so.
Can we just pop your arm out to your fleece?
It's
as
a
long as
wide sleeve.
Good out. We just need to pop your finger. Anyone. Any clean one. Your football days will probably be over for a bit.
I'm sure they are, love.
Until recently, Jean had led a very active life.
I used to do lots of walking and mountain climbing.
I've got plenty of pictures of Mother stood on top of the tallest mountains in Britain, you know.
Oh, crikey.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was still walking and...
You got past 80
10
all right,
years
yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Yes, I've always been very
Good,
active.
good.
And my husband was. Well, and the boys were.
11 years ago, Jean was widowed after being married for 40 years. Since then, she's lived alone.
When did you have your knees operated on?
This one I'd done about 4 or 5 years ago, no problem. But 2 years ago, I had my hip replaced on this side.
The right one?
I was really very poorly. So it's been 2 years I've been waiting to get this knee done. And this is suddenly flared up, hasn't it, in the last 3 days?
Are you in any pain, Jean?
Only with my knee.
If you would have to give it a number between 1 and 10.
I would say about 8.
8? So it's quite bad?
Yeah, it's quite painful.
Cellulitis is a nasty infection already of the skin and can cause discomfort. But it can actually spread down further into the knee, into the wound itself where she's had this replaced, and can cause a septic arthritis condition, which makes it even worse. She needed immediate treatment with antibiotics through an IV drip, and that can only be done at the hospital.
Are you all right? Because I'm heavy.
Don't you worry about that.
Do you want to hold on to me? Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Jean's son Keith will join his mum at the hospital later.
And have a sit down. That's it.
Have a breather.
Okay, I'm gonna grab your legs now. That's it.
Jean has another son. Both come and visit her as often as they can, but live miles away from Dudley.
The one son wants me to go up north.
Yeah.
Keith would sooner me go down where he is, down in Wales. And I don't want to cause any friction between the two lads. That's why I'm sort of sticking in the middle. And then I think, well, if I tried to move for a bungalow round here, I don't know whether I could cope with all the upheaval and a collection of 53 years of stuff in that house. Because my husband was a hoarder.
Oh, okay.
And I think it'd take us about 3 months to get everything out.
Hello.
I'm still here.
Still here?
I can't run, can I?
You could try, but you can't hide.
With a risk that the infection in her knee could turn septic, Jean will be seen quickly.
Just goes to show, if you keep yourself physically active, you can live into your 80s with still a modicum of independence while walking around. If you stop or you don't do any activity at a young age all the way through your life, then you end up coming off your legs quicker, really, because your body will start failing.
That's true.
So
the moral of the story, exercise.
Yeah, exercise. Healthy living, exercise.
It's early morning.
Today is probably the first shift where I've come to work completely in the dark. It's like
it was dark, wasn't it, this morning?
Yeah, it's getting to that stage now. As long as it doesn't snow.
In Stoke, paramedic Hannah Alexic and technician Janine Cryle are on their way to their first patient of the day.
Got any more information on this lady?
It's a chest pain.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's going to be anxiety or something.
Or asthma or
chest infection.
The crew arrive. Their body-mounted cameras record every second.
Not top floor, that's good. Ambulance! Is it bad that I feel out of breath? You're right. Is it Nicola we've come to see?
We've got a very little baby over there.
Nicola lives with her partner Scott and their new son.
Hey, sweet.
My name's Janine and this is Hannah. How long have you been having these pains for?
I don't know. I've had my little boy won't lie down and it started then. Yeah.
What's the pain feel like, sweetheart?
It's when I breathe.
When you breathe, is it sharp? Is it achy? Is it sharp? Can you point me your finger where about this pain is?
Underneath my boobs.
Underneath boobs.
It's going through to my back.
How old's the little one?
3 months.
3 months. Oh, congratulations.
Oliver.
That's a nice name.
Have you ever had this pain before?
I had it under here, and it was gallstones. I had my gallbladder removed. That was about 7 weeks ago.
Baby Oliver was just 6 weeks old when Nicola had to go into hospital for her gallbladder operation.
Have you been sick?
I feel sick.
You feel sick. Was everything all right with your pregnancy?
It was alright. I had gestational diabetes.
Was he a natural birth?
I was induced.
Okay. 100/64.
Sharp scratch, sweetheart. 5.4, that's fine, sweetheart. Can you try and take a big deep breath in, or does it really hurt? It hurts, all right.
Nicola was clearly in a lot of pain. Her body had been through so much. She'd just had a baby and then an operation only a few weeks after, so her body was still healing. So we needed to get her checked out, really.
Would you feel a little trip up to hospital, darling?
Some more tests.
Some bloods and stuff done, yeah? Are you going to stay here with baby?
I'll stay here for now and then until she lets me know roughly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Can we help you out the front door? Is that okay? Right, sweetheart.
Is it more painful when you get up?
My legs are shaking.
Nicola is too weak to get herself onto the ambulance.
Got a little blanket to wrap round you.
So the crew get her into a chair.
Right, sweetheart, ready? Is Scott good with him? Yeah.
He seems brilliant.
He does.
Do you enjoy having him? Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed the birth.
Did you?
Did you? God, you're strange. Morning.
Over this little lip.
You're all right. You're not.
You won't fall. It's all right, Janine, I've got her. It's all right, sweetheart. Promise I won't drop you.
The crew want to address Nicola's nausea before setting off.
1, 2, 3. Good girl, good girl. Fantastic, well done. Right, so this is the anti-sickness, so I've just got to give it nice and slow, okay. Are you from round here then? I was going to say, I didn't notice in the house, but you got a bit of a twang, haven't you? It's all right, Janine's got a lot of a twang, so it's all right. I'm only saying that so she can't hit me from here.
Right.
Yeah.
See you in a minute.
See you in a minute.
This is new mum Nicola's second trip to hospital since the birth of her son.
How are you feeling? Tired. Tired and dizzy. Everything you don't want to be feeling. Had you been suffering with your gallbladder for a while?
While I was pregnant, I had pains.
Yeah.
And then when I was 6 weeks old, that's when I went into hospital. And since then, it's not been right at all.
It's not been right. How long were you in for?
About 5 days.
Bet you miss your little one. Aww. I think we're nearly here now. Still feeling sick? Is it a little bit better than it was?
A bit better.
Good. Are you alright to step down onto there, Nicola? Is that alright?
Nicola's pain and nausea have lessened. In A&E, doctors will try and find out what's caused them.
I think with Nicola, it might have been a gallbladder, like some residual pain left from that. I think that she might have, I don't know, eaten something to upset it, because I know you can have pains after it's been removed as well. The baby was beautiful. I'd wanted to like play with the baby, but it'd look really bad because she's doubled over in pain. Do you ever do that though with pets or babies? I'm really bad, like I get really distracted.
"999 mode.
Activated.
That poor bloke thought you were papping at him.
So I didn't look at him. That's why I papped. I didn't look. Because I wasn't talking to him.
If you papped him, there are just no words for you, is there?
Never. I like being indescribable.
In Dudley, paramedics Kath Davies and Lee Farley are on shift together after a few days off.
Gonna have a good day today.
At least I'm with you, Ali.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd got me back and that.
I've always got
And
your
my
back,
front,
mate. And your front, yeah.
Combined, Kath and Lee have 39 years of ambulance service.
We've got a male patient, abdo pain and vomiting, and confused.
He's looking quite worried, Ali.
Cheers.
Their patient is 72-year-old Morris.
Hello.
His wife rang 999 when he started having difficulty breathing.
Hello.
Hello, Morris. Pleased to meet you. What's happened today?
It's been hard to breathe.
Okay.
It's like there, you know when you...
Like a big lump in your throat.
As well as his breathing problems, Morris also has severe stomach pains and sickness.
And I've got this pain all over in my stomach. I went up to the doctor's yesterday, but I can't get any food, hold down, or take any water, can I?
Have you had a pain like this before?
No.
No, this is all new for you. What about the shaking? Is that normal?
No, I'm shaking normal.
What did the doctor do for you yesterday then?
Gave him some of these.
Let's have a look.
Just to help you go to the toilet?
He's constipated, does he?
Let me just have a feel of your tummy, nice and relaxed. You're quite firm, isn't it? Is that tender to touch?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, dear.
Have you taken any painkillers today?
What are they called?
Sulfadol.
I've got a feeling they're going to contribute to the constipation, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're very good painkillers.
Yeah.
But
They are.
one of the side effects is they can bung you up a little bit.
Having figured out the cause of Morris's stomach problems, the crew still need to know why he's having such difficulty breathing.
Ooh, there you go. No, he's got a raging temperature. That's why.
Morris's temperature is 40 degrees. It's likely that his body is fighting hard against an infection.
Right, you might feel shivery.
Yeah.
We need to let you be shivering.
Yeah.
It's your body's way of cooling yourself down.
Oh, yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll take this off. Over your head first, and then, see, it works. Brilliant. There you go.
You've got a vest as well, so...
Oh, I've got my wife's vest.
Your wife's vest. The T-shirt's coming off as well then, because it's a thick T-shirt. Up and over your head again. There. Okay.
When you're my age, I don't care about what you're...
No, it's got a nice frill on it. Once we'd done all the observations, we did become really concerned about his very high temperature and his laboured breathing. It is a red flag on our sepsis markers.
When we talk about sepsis, that's when we talk about any infection that's got to a stage where it becomes more life-threatening. It starts affecting other organs, it gets into the bloodstream, and it really needs to be treated quite rapidly. So we'll just set you up with a little drip.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'll see if we can get that temperature to come down as well.
Yeah. Oh, I knew it was getting to the point of no return, you know, I just couldn't. No, I don't mean that. You know what I mean.
You knew you needed help, that's what you mean. Right.
Lee calls ahead to the hospital to warn them that a priority patient is coming in.
Hi, Russell Saul, thank you. I've got query chest sepsis on an adult male. He's got a current, we feel, constipation, so there may be issues there as well.
Morris used to play in a band, supporting big-name acts.
You know his first story about the year when he was in the dressing room, wasn't you? With you.
You like the warm-up band for them, were you?
Yeah,
like the support act.
That was in.
Yeah.
I said, what do you do with all your money? Well, he said, buy an house a week.
No. When did you meet?
Actually the first time I met him, I did
They run off?
Yeah.
You weren't that bad, was you?
Oh, no, it wasn't that bad. He was playing on stage, and I was nice to his sister and his friend.
Yeah.
He looked at me and smiled, and I said to my friend, what's he smiling at?
Oh, you, and then you run off?
Well, then they had a break.
Yeah.
And he asked me to go up with him, and then I said to my friend, I ain't going home, I've heard what they're like.
Ah, yeah.
And of course, he used to play there every 6 weeks. And he came down to me and asked me, but he must be interested.
He must be interested. How long have you been together then?
47 years now.
47 years.
Come on, my love.
Right, you're going to stay on here.
Oh,
yeah. That's where we put all the troublemakers, you see.
Have you been causing trouble?
They've just been telling some stories.
With symptoms of sepsis, Morris will be seen immediately.
Really lovely man.
He was
and
very,
his wife was.
very grateful of our assistance.
And when you looked at him, he didn't really look that hot and sweaty.
Temperature
until
of 40,
a little
though.
bit later. But when he got a temperature of 40, wow.
No wonder he felt ill.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you may not have been aware because you've been in the front, but he was dropping out names like The Who, you know, the band you may have heard of. You know, and other groups that they used to be like the warm-up or support group for. But now I take my hat off to him, if I had one.
I could find you one. We
Okay.
could use a vomit bottle.
Yeah?
That would be a nice hat.
Thank you. As long as it's empty.
"74-year-old Scylla, who'd tested fast positive, was having a stroke. Thanks to the speed with which her son called the ambulance and the crew's quick response, she had specialist treatment in good time. After 4 days in hospital, she was discharged and has now made a full recovery. John, who had a very erratic heartbeat, was put on several different medications. He's having further investigations, including wearing a heart monitor 24/7 for 30 days, which doctors hope should give some clear answers. 88-year-old Jean, who was in a lot of pain following knee surgery, had tests in hospital which showed she had developed a severe infection. She was given a 2-week course of antibiotics, and thankfully it was caught before it developed into septic arthritis. 24-year-old new mum Nicola, who was suffering from stomach pain, stayed overnight in hospital. Her pain subsided and she went home the next day. Despite a number of tests, the cause remains unknown. Morris, who was struggling to breathe, was x-rayed in hospital and found to have pneumonia in both lungs. He was put straight onto an antibiotic drip and after 3 nights in hospital was discharged home, where he's recovering well.
Are you off tomorrow then?
No, I'm in tomorrow. 7:30 days.
Oh, so I've got to see your face again tomorrow?
All day long. Yeah, any time at the hospital, I'll be waiting for you.